Bulunaka, do you know that cybercrime is becoming a growing problem in Fiji?
Cybercrime is defined as a crime in which a computer is the object of the crime, such as hacking and spamming.
Cybercrime is also cyberbullying and using fake profiles to cause panic and spreading false news.
If you're involved in this or know anyone who's committing these crimes, report them immediately.
I'm Polly.
And I'm Peter.
We host the Traffic Jam Show on City FM.
From 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. every weekday.
Do the right thing.
In this bulletin, Prime Minister slams opposition MPs. Transparency Commission report ready. And Korosomo bypass work resumes.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Atera Lendua.
Prime Minister Warenge Bainimarama has reminded the opposition to be mindful of Mitieli Mbulunauza and his cunning ways. Bainimarama, while speaking in Parliament this morning, revealed that former leader of the opposition, Rote Mumukepa, once warned him to keep a close eye on Mbulunauza.
He's a liar through and through. But Honorable Speaker says, Honorable former leader of the opposition told me that she can't even understand Mbulunauza because it seems like he's got 5 marbles in his mouth when he speaks.
It's good to hear that Honorable Prime Minister and Honorable Kepa are gossiping about me. Now I know they do gossip.
Meanwhile, the Prime Minister has made it clear that no opposition member, particularly Niko Nawaikula, can dictate any change in leadership at the Economy Ministry. Bainimarama says Niko Nawaikula has a habit of talking about things that he can't even understand. He has assured that the Fiji First government will always support the Economy Minister, Ayaz Said Kayum.
He said we need a new Minister for Economy. Who is Honorable Nawaikula to tell me who my Minister for Economy should be? Who is he? If our economy had been run anything like Sodelpa runs its own party, we wouldn't have one anymore.
Attorney General Ayaz Said Kayum has also lambasted opposition MP Niko Nawaikula for making accusations against the Speaker. While responding to a question on the Accountability and Transparency Commission, Said Kayum explained that the Commission can only begin work when the Code of Conduct Bill is passed by Parliament. He explained the Justice, Law and Human Rights Committee has consulted on the bill and a report has been submitted to Parliament. Said Kayum explained that under the standing orders, the House does not have any authority over the committee proceedings.
What option does a nation have to be waiting for 7 years when you cannot control the committee? What option do we have? We can't be waiting and waiting and waiting. And where's the law that requires you even to formulate a law for the transparency that should be tabled here already?
This is a moronic behavior. Don't accuse the Speaker of that. What do you mean it's maybe you, Mr. Speaker? What do you say? Why are you blaming the Speaker? It's got nothing to do with the Speaker. What has it got to do with the Speaker? Nothing. It's already gone before the committee and it's seized by the committee. It's the committee's work. You don't even know that it was tabled in Parliament. What sort of imbecilic behavior is that?
Land clearing for new road at Korosomo Hill in Senganga has resumed earlier this week, which was halted due to land ownership issues and bad weather. Fiji Roads Authority Acting CEO Kamal Prasad says they have addressed the land ownership issue, but also had to contend with continuous rain for the past couple of days. Prasad says they don't want to jeopardize the safety of road contractors by making them work in hazardous conditions. He told FBC News that contractors are now on site clearing the area where the 3-lane road will be built. The 800-meter long stretch is now expected to be completed within a month. The National Payment System Bill passed in Parliament yesterday paves the way for reforms by the Reserve Bank of Fiji. Local Government Minister Pramila Kumar says it will modernize Fiji's financial system. The bill has been designed to ensure Fiji's banking, payment and security systems effectively respond to the ongoing evolution of modern payment practices. Kumar adds it will enable safe, reliable and seamless digital transactions.
The development of an efficient national payment system is crucial for Fiji to develop a smart economy and promote real-time payments 24/7, 365 days. This would not only enhance economic activity, but will also help achieve broader societal objectives, such as improving access to financial services to all Fijian citizens.
Twice as many children have died from congenital heart disease in Fiji than all childhood cancers combined. Since 2016, the Sri Satya Sai Sanjivani Medical Center has arranged surgeries for 73 children. Director Dr. Krupali Tapu says 200 children in Fiji are born with congenital heart disease every year. The center has screened 1,800 babies and children, and 10% have been found to have rheumatic heart disease, while 5% have congenital heart disease.
About 20% could be genetic or chromosomal abnormalities, but the rest of the 80%, we don't largely know the cause, but there's some risk factors or some links, such as maternal smoking, so if the mum's smoking in her pregnancy, also if she's on certain medications, maternal diabetes, also if the mum's overweight or obese. These are some of the other risk factors.
A 52-year-old man who pleaded guilty to cultivating marijuana in Naitasiri has been sentenced to 7 years imprisonment by the Suva High Court. Vilikesa Tanganikalo was arrested at a bus shelter in Naitasiri with 41.6 grams of marijuana wrapped in aluminium foil. He pleaded guilty in 2018 and was sentenced to 7 years imprisonment with a fine of $200. Tanganikalo appealed and the conviction was set aside. The magistrate court then transferred the case to the High Court, where he was again handed a 7-year sentence. Tanganikalo will now serve 5 years and 10 months behind bars. Up ahead, Tambadamu all set for second series leg. And Futsal League starts today.
Oira na ngone no de nunu enda be singe mataka.
Mersu sunga da kena loma dina kena mikron.
Sakena ngau na mitaro bina no na baksangai ka wala loma takina ngone. Dalabina oya o meliki.
Bulre oya o Samuel Samuli.
Nama kikira enda be mataka.
Oniti kina magrombuka.
Ni waitini kalimana miniti me ono kina tini na kaloko. Ena Radio Fiji One nandomo ibiti.
Pinda na mataka dan ramai na singabo.
The Tambandamu Sevens are looking to go back to winning ways by winning its first Super 7 Series title. After being part of the first leg and losing in the quarter-final, Tambandamu coaches and players have found the loopholes and are trying to polish them up during trainings. Winger Mbalaim Bao Tuini Sotu says the second leg will be tougher as all teams will be fully prepared. He adds the team mapped out their plan, identifying fitness, endurance, and communication as the main areas of concern. Tambadamu is pooled with Raiwasa Resort Tabiuni, Waindingi Salvo, and Eastern Saints. The second leg of the Super 7 Series will be held at Prince Charles Park in Nandi next weekend. Naitasiri Secondary School has identified Ratu Kandavu Lebu School and Ratu Sukuna Memorial School as the teams to beat in the Vodafone Trophy. The bold Naitasiri-based school enters the 2021 Fiji Secondary School Rugby League competition with a lot of optimism. Under 19 rep Senibalati Vunimbao says RKS and RSMS should be ready for some surprises.
I just want to let my brother know to be ready for the challenge that the Highland boys from Naitasiri Secondary will bring to them.
5 district teams competing in the National Futsal League tonight will be out to take down champs Suva. The Suva side are favourites after winning the 2020 Inter-District Futsal competition. Suva will face rivals Lami, which is the same team that won at the IDC finals. Fiji Football Media Officer Avikesh Chand says competition will be tough as the teams in the Southern Division are very competitive. The first match is this evening, begins at 6 p.m. with Northland Tailevu battling Tailevu Naitasiri. Southampton reached the quarter-finals of the FA Cup with a routine 2-0 victory over the Wolverhampton Wanderers at Molineux this morning. The Wolves' Danny Ings scored the first goal from close range just minutes into the second half, while Stuart Armstrong's neat late finish secured the win. Just when we thought they've gone relatively quiet on the old America's Cup front, sailing is back, and so are the hijinks. Expect occasional showers this afternoon and tonight. A trough of low pressure remains slow moving over the Fiji group, and associated rain bands will affect the country until late Saturday. That's FBC News Now. Join us again at 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For news you can trust, get the facts from FBC's TV, radio, and digital news at fbcnews.com.fj. Take care and good afternoon.
हमारे खूबसूरत देश फिजी में चाइल्ड अब्यूज की घटनाएं आए दिन बढ़ रही हैं।
क्यों बच्चों का मासूम बचपन अब्यूज का शिकार हो जाता है?
अपने बच्चों की सुरक्षा का खास ख्याल रखें।
उनसे बातचीत करें, उनके दोस्तों के बारे में जानें।
आज के बच्चे देश का भविष्य है। मैं दीप्ति
और मैं मोनिश,
आपके हमसफर। शामिल हो जाए हमारे साथ मंडे टू फ्राइडे
5:45 AM से 10 AM तक
रेडियो फिजी 2 देश की धड़कन पर।